नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं पुष्पेंद्र कुमार आप सभी का अपने यूट्यूब चैनल में स्वागत करता हूं। दोस्तों, इस वीडियो में मैंने कलेक्ट किए हैं 500 प्लस मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट क्विक पॉइंट्स इन इंग्लिश लिटरेचर। दोस्तों, मैं पूरी उम्मीद से कह सकता हूं कि इस वीडियो में से आपके एग्ज़ाम के कई सारे पॉइंट्स बन सकते हैं, कई सारे क्वेश्चंस बन सकते हैं। तो आप इस वीडियो में बने रहिएगा। और ये जो 500 प्लस मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट क्विक पॉइंट्स हैं, अगर आप इनकी PDF फाइल डाउनलोड करना चाहते हैं तो आप हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल से जुड़ें, जिसका नाम है इंग्लिश लिटरेचर हेल्पर्स। आप वहां से इसकी PDF फाइल डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। दोस्तों, ये जो वीडियो है ये सिर्फ आपकी मदद के लिए है, और जैसे कि मैं आज तक आपकी मदद करता हुआ आया हूँ, मैंने पिछली वीडियोज़ में भी आपकी हेल्प की है, आगे भी हेल्प करूँगा। तो ये भी वीडियो आपकी ही हेल्प के लिए है, और आप भी मेरी हेल्प करते रहिएगा चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके और लोगों के बीच में शेयर करके, जिससे कि आपके भाई का चैनल ग्रो हो पाए। चलिए दोस्तों, मैं आपको इस वीडियो में आगे लेकर चलता हूँ। यस, आइडेंटिफाई द पोइट यूजुअली रेफर्ड टू एज द पोइट्स पोइट। इट इज एडमंड स्पेंसर एंड कॉल्ड बाय लैम्ब। चार्ल्स लैम्ब कॉल्ड poets Edmund Spencer. The college known as Solomon's House figures in Bacon's The New Atlantis, Ben Salem. Religio Medici was written by Sir Thomas Browne. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. The above lines occur in Milton's Paradise Lost, Book 1. Paradise Lost is a work by Milton. Let me note to the marriage of true minds. Admit in impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds. The above lines are called from a sonnet by Shakespeare. Sonnet number 116. Who wrote the poem to his co-mistress? Andrew Marvell. Next is, who is the author of the poem Hero and Leander? Christopher Marlowe. Who wrote the Spanish tragedy? It is written by Thomas Kitch, and Thomas Kitch is known for his revenge tragedies. Next is, in which play does the character Gondel figure? Gondel figures in King Lear, which is a well-known tragedy by William Shakespeare. The wife of Bath, her nickname is Alison, is a character in Prologue to the Canterbury Tales, which is a work by Chaucer. Mirabell is a character who figures in The Way of the World. Mirabell is a character who figures in The Way of the World. It is a work by William Congreve. Pope's The Dunciad satirizes literary taste. Blue stocking. Blue stocking is a term associated with women writers of the 18th century who proposed to popularize and bring philosophy to the coffee house. Who proposes to popularize and bring philosophy to the coffee houses in the 18th century? It is Addison, Joseph Addison. Brobdingang, Brobdingang is the land of men of towering height. Swift's Gulliver's Travel. Who claimed to write fiction that could be called comic epic in prose? It is Henry Fielding. Joseph Andrews. Next is, who is the author of the following lines? To me the meanest flower that blows can give thoughts that do often lie too deep for tears. Wordsworth. Lines from Intimations of Immortality. In Biographia Literaria, Coleridge differed with Wordsworth, mainly in his views on language in poetry. Shelley intended his poetry to provide revolutionary messages. Who wrote Atalanta in Calydon? Who wrote Atalanta? Yes. Who wrote Atlanta in Caledon? A.C. Swinburne. The poetic form of Thyrsis or Tircis is Pastoral Elegy. Death on Arthur Hughes Cliff by Arnold. Which one of which one of the following is a novel without a hero? Vanity Fair, which is written by W.M. Thackeray. In which play of Chibisa does the term chocolate soldier occur? Arms and the Man. The Jew story Peter and Jerry is a specimen of absurd drama. One act play by Edward Albee. The Abbey Theatre is associated with J.M. Singe. W.B. Yeats has used Byzantium as a symbol of artistic perfection. Byzantium, Constantine Paul. No, I am not Prince Hamlet, nor was meant to be. I am an attendant lord, one that will do to swell a progress, start a scene or two. The above lines occurs in Love Song of Prufrock. T.S. Eliot. Who among the following poets saw Marxist learning in his early poetry? W. H. Auden. W. B. Yeats' love for Morgane is reflected in No Second Troy. W. B. Yeats won Nobel Prize in 1923. याद रखेंगे आप W. B. Yeats को 1923 में नोबेल प्राइज मिला था और ये एक आयरिश राइटर थे. The stream of consciousness technique is an outstanding feature of Virginia Woolf. In which novel D.H. Lawrence does the character Mallory appear? Lady Chatterley's Lover. The Power and the Glory. The Power and the Glory novel sets in Mexico by Graham Greene. Stephen Leacock was a humorous essayist. The restoration of monarchy took place in England in 1660. Repeating again, the restoration of monarchy took place in England in 1660. Charles II restored. Which one of the following comedies of Shakespeare is a dark comedy? Measure for Measure. The concept of the sublime is primarily associated with Longinus. The metrical foot with the first syllable weak, unaccented, and the second syllable strong, accented is called iambus. In classical mythology, the god of the underworld is known as Plato. In classical mythology, the god of the underworld is known as Plato. Jean-Paul Sartre is associated with existentialism. CBEL stands for Cambridge Bibliography of English Literature. Principles of Literary Criticism was written by I.A. Richards. Objective correlative was the term coined by T.S. Eliot. Actually, it is originally coined by Washington Allston, and T.S. Eliot also used it in his play Hamlet and in his Problems. Actually, it is an essay by T.S. Eliot. Structural approach in English language teaching is associated with Bloomfield. Structural approach in English language teaching is associated with Bloomfield. One of the principal objectives of the Royal Society established in the 17th century was standardization of English language. The English Reformation aimed at religious reform. The Chartist movement was launched to safeguard the interest of workers. The theme of Milton's Comus is power of chastity. The title of Donne's poem Ecstasy is derived from Christian mysticism. Who among the following could be described as a beat poet? एलन गिन्सबर्ग। दोस्तों, मैं आशा करता हूँ जो वीडियो है आपको पसंद आ रही होगी। जो पॉइंट्स हैं जो मैंने से कलेक्ट किए हैं, आई थिंक आपके एग्ज़ाम के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल होंगे। तो आप वीडियो में बने रहिए और वीडियो को एंजॉय लेते रहिएगा। चलिए दोस्तों, वीडियो लेंदी ज़रूर होने वाली है, लेकिन आई एम श्योर यहाँ से आपके 4 से 5 पॉइंट डायरेक्टली आपके एग्ज़ाम का पार्ट बन सकते हैं अगर आप इनको सही से जानते हैं। और दूसरी बात, अगर आपको ये सभी पॉइंट्स वेल नोन अच्छे तरीके से आते हैं, देन डोंट वरी, काइंडली यू शुड गो थ्रू दिस वीडियो। इफ़ यू नो देन इट्स ऑल राइट, इफ़ यू डोंट नो देन यू आर गोइंग टू रिवाइज ऑल दीज थिंग्स। अगर नहीं आते हैं तो आप इनको रिवाइज करेंगे, बट यू मस्ट गो थ्रू दिस वीडियो। चलिए आगे। द पोएम बिगेनिंग गैदर ये रोज बर्ड्स वाइल ये में इज रिटन इन द ट्रेडिशन ऑफ लैटिन पोइट्री। The name of the lady in Sydney's sonnet sequence is Stella. Everyman is the title of a morality play. In the following, in the following group of Ben Jonson's plays, the play on avarice and greed is The Alchemist. The metaphor, the metaphor in the line, batter my heart. Batter my heart, 3% God is taken from cookery. Johnson's phrase about Shakespeare's fatal Cleopatra refers to Shakespeare's fondness for puns. Which of the following tales of Chaucer is based on a Breton lie? The Franklin's Tale. What, according to Bacon, will make man witty? Poetry. Yes. What, according to Bacon, will make man witty? Poetry. History make man wise, and poetry make man witty. Identify the new poet who emerged in the 30s in England. W.H. Auden. Chaucer is criticized for lack of high seriousness by Matthew Arnold. Which of the following historical events is most discussed in literature? The French Revolution. And the time period of French Revolution is 1789 to 1799. D.H. Lawrence gives a portrait of himself in the character of Rupert Birkin. The soliloquy beginning with the line, "Thou nature art my goddess," is spoken by the bastard in King Lear. Which tragedy in the following list of Shakespeare's plays was written first? Titus Andronicus. Identify the pastoral elegy among the following. Thyrsis. A distinguishing feature of the Shakespearean sonnet is that it has a couplet at the end. 4 quatrain and 1 couplet. Identify the novel which is a dystopia in the list 1984. Identify the novel which is a dystopia in the list 1984. 1984 is a novel by George Orwell which was published in 1949. And one more important work by George Orwell is The Animal Farm, and that is also a dystopian novel. Post Second World War, British drama may be said to make a new beginning with Look Back in Anger. Look Back in Anger is a work by John Osborne which was published in 1957, if I am not wrong. Identify the poem which talks of the inherent impossibility of fulfillment in love and desire. The Last Ride Together. The Last Ride Together is a work by Robert Browning. Mussolini and fascism in general were admired by W.H. Auden. Conrad examines the impact of American capitalism in South America in his novel Nostromo. A strong sense of the overriding power of circumstance distinguishes the novel of Thomas Hardy. Thomas Hardy, born 1840, 1928. Born 1840, died 1928. The Indian whose name gives the title of one of Yeats's poems was Mohini Chatterjee. Staffordshire is the scene of the novels of Arnold Bennett. The critic who made ambiguity widely known as feature of poetry was William Empson. Sir Fopling Flutter is a character in Athrace, The Man of Maud. Identify the character in Vanity Fair who has made his fortune in India, Joseph Sedley. The subject of the second book of Spenser's The Fairy Queen is temperance. Let me tell you something about Fairy Queen. Fairy Queen was first published in three books: 1590, and then next three books 1596, and then last publication 1609. Technically there were seven books, six and a half. Technically we call seven books. Next is belief in progress and in the superiority of the present to the past characterize the work of T.B. Macaulay. But the Lear of Shakespeare cannot be acted. This was said by Lamb. A heroine whom no one but myself will much like, said Jane Austen of Emma. The Victorian poet who cultivated many arts successfully, besides poetry, was William Morris. Cardinal Newman described the character of a gentleman in his book The Grammar of Assent. The poet whose work rescued John Stuart Mill from severe mental depression was William Wordsworth. The book of John Ruskin, which influenced Gandhi's outlook, was unto this last. Dickens gave an unfavorable portrait of American life and manners in his novel Martin Chuzzlewit. Natural Supernatural is the title of a chapter in Certain Researchers. Identify the critic who explained the distinction between organic and mechanical form. St. Coleridge. The light whose smile kindles the universe, that beauty in which all things work and move, now beams on me, consuming the last clouds of cold morality. These lines occur in Keats' The Fall of Hyperion. Identify the poem which is an elegy on the death of Keats' Adonis by Shelley. I am certain of nothing but of the holiness of the heart's affections and the truth of the imagination. This was said by John Keats. And never lifted up a single stone. This line occurs in Wordsworth Michael. Let nature be your teacher. Let nature be your teacher is a line that occurs in Wordsworth poem Tables Turned. Gray's elegy written in a country churchyard is written in stanza of four lines. Will Honeycomb is a character in The Spectator by addition. Fame is the spur. Fame is the spur that the clear spirit doth raise to scorn delights and live laborious days. The author of these lines is Milton Lycidas. The phrase the pilot of the Galilean lake in Lycidas refers to Saint Peter. Milton's lament for his blindness occurs in the Nativity Odes. Which one of the following characters best represents Shakespeare's transformation of a traditional dramatic character type paroles. Who is the author of The Vanity of Human Wishes? Who is the author of The Vanity of Human Wishes? Samuel Johnson. Samuel Johnson published his own English dictionary in 1755, in which he was helped his friend Philip Stanhope to complete the dictionary financially. Prufrock and Other Observations, T.S. Eliot. Prufrock and Other Observations by T.S. Eliot was published in 1917. Big Brother is Watching You. Big Brother is Watching You refers to an invisible character in 1984, which is a work by George Orwell, and it was published in 1949. ये पहले भी पॉइंट एक बार आ चुका है दोस्तों. Thomas More's Utopia was written in Latin. This is no country for old men is the opening line of Sailing to Byzantium by W.B. Yeats. W.B. Yeats won Nobel Prize in 1923, and he is an Irish author. The plot of which of the following is considered one of three best by Coleridge: The Alchemist, Ben Jonson. Who is Afraid of Virginia Woolf is an absurdist play by Edward Albee. दोस्तों मैं आशा करता हूँ कि इस वीडियो में जो पॉइंट हैं आपके लिए काफ़ी हेल्पफुल है, आपका रिवीजन हो रहा है या फिर आपको न्यू पॉइंट मिल रहे हैं. दोस्तों अगर आपके ये पॉइंट नए हैं तो आप इनको नोट कर सकते हैं, अपने नोट्स बना सकते हैं शॉर्ट में, और चाहें तो आप इसकी बाद में PDF फाइल भी निकलवा सकते हैं. बट दोस्तों आई सजेस्ट यू काइंडली वंस गो थ्रू दिस वीडियो, और उसके बाद में फिर आप इनके चाहें तो प्रिंट निकलवा सकते हैं, बट एटलीस्ट कम्प्लीटली वॉच दिस वीडियो वंस. आप एक बार इस वीडियो को कम्प्लीटली वॉच करें. चलिए आगे देखते हैं. द टू मेजर एसेइस्ट ऑफ द रोमांटिक एज आर लैम्ब एंड हैजलिट. विच आर्थरियन नाइट रिकवर्स द होली ग्रेल? सर गैलाहेड. T.S. Eliot uses the term objective correlative in his essay Hamlet and its Problems. Happiness is an occasional episode in the general drama of pain is the concluding line of The Mayor of Casterbridge, Hardy. The term absurd has been taken from the myth of Sisyphus. Spencer read no language. This remark was made by Ben Jonson. Becky Sharp figures in Vanity Fair, which is a novel by W.M. Thackeray. The line, "The paths of glory lead to the grave," occurs in Gray. Elegy written in a country churchyard. Amor vincit omnia in Chaucer's The Prologue means love conquers all. Which one of the following novels of Dickens based on his own life? David Copperfield. It is an autobiographical novel. Dryden in Essay of Dramatic Poesy. What is here? Rejects tragicomedy because it is a poor imitation of French drama. What is the subtitle of the prelude, Growth of Poets' Minds? What is the subtitle of the prelude? The subtitle of the prelude is Growth of Poets' Minds. The line, "Love is not a time's fool," occurs in a sonnet by Shakespeare, sonnet number 116. The Renaissance, written by Walter Pater. The Mistakes of a Night is the subtitle of She Stoops to Conquer. The Romantic Age in England is distinguished for its lyrical poetry. Who were the members of Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood? William Holman Hunt, John Everett Millais, and Daisy Rossetti. Adonis by Shelley is the elegy written on the death of John Keats. Who are all lake poets? Wordsworth, Coleridge, Sade. And I often remember these poets' name, Wokoso, starting two letters of the three name, W-O-W, C-O-K-O, S-O, Wokoso. Negative capability Negative Capability by Keats is depersonalized empathy with experience. Plurality, according to John Stuart Mill, is necessary for the success for democracy. A little learning is a dangerous thing is a line taken from Alexander Pope, an essay on criticism. Who is the author of General of the Plague Year? Daniel Defoe. The Chartist movement sought extension of the political right to the working class. Confession of an English opium eater is written by the De Quincey. The dictum only connect is central to the writings of E. M. Foster, Howard's End. And Howard's End is a work which was published in 1910. In Culture and Anarchy, Matthew Arnold recommends fusion of Hellenism and Hebraism. Lamia is a narrative poem by Keats. Lamia is a narrative poem by Keats. How long did Robinson Crusoe? How long did Robinson Crusoe by Defoe live on the deserted island? 28 years and 2 months. In which year did the Great Exhibition took place? 1851. Yeats, Leda and the Swan draws upon a Greek myth. The lines "things fall apart, center cannot hold" occur in Second Coming. W. B. Yeats. Things Fall Apart post-colonial novel by H.B. The title of Things Fall Apart novel by Chinua H.B. is taken from The Second Coming. The movement is a literary phenomenon of the 50s. John Donne affects the metaphysics. The remark was made by John Dryden. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. These lines occurs in A Midsummer Night Dream. Alexander's Feast is an ode by Dryden. Who said this? Life is not a luminous hollow, a semi-transparent envelope. Virginia Woolf. In The Common Reader में. In which book of Gulliver's Travel does Bal Balni Barbie find a mention? Laputa. The phrase sweetness and light was first used by Matthew Arnold. Carlyle's Sartor Resartus is an autobiography, which means teller retailered. Hopkins' Curtal sonnet consists of sestet plus quatrain plus tailpiece, technically 10 and half lines. Pied Beauty, Peace. S. Bogue. God is referred to as the President of the Immortals in Tess. Tess is a work by Hardy, which was published in 1891. Osborne's Look Back in Anger, Angry Young Man was first staged in 1956. Moria is a character in Rides to the Sea play by J. M. Sinch, Irish literary Renaissance writer. Which of the following is a poet as well as a printer? Rossetti. Which English poet referred to Oxford as that sweet city with her dreaming spires? Matthew Arnold. Thracia's death on Arthur Hughes Cliff. Cover her face, mine eyes dazzle. She died young. This was said by Ferdinand about the Duchess of Malfi. Webster. Which war poet made the statement that his subject was the pity of war, that the poetry was in the pity? Wilfred Owen. Geraldine is a character in Coleridge. Geraldine is a character in Coleridge. Christabel. I have measured out my life in coffee spoons. I have measured out my life in coffee spoons is a statement made by Alfred Prufrock. Waiting for Godot. Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett is an example of the absurd drama. A European playwright who had a dominant influence on British drama of the first half of the 20th century was Henrik Ibsen. The author of The Beggar's Opera is John Gray. Which 20th century poet has made the phrase to stand and stare popular? W.H. Davis. The medal was written by Dryden. The year in which the famous modernist novel Ulysses James Joyce appeared in 1922. और देखिए 1922 में टी.एस. इलियट की द वेस्टलैंड भी पब्लिश होती है. नेक्स्ट वर्क इज द टेक्निकल नेम फॉर अनराइम्ड iambic pentameter in blank words. The Commonwealth was established in England in the mid-17th century. जॉर्ज इलियट ये एक मेल नेम है. वॉज द पेन नेम ऑफ मैरी एन एवांस. जॉर्ज इलियट एक मेल नेम है जो मैरी एन एवांस इनका रियल नाम है. और इन्होंने जो अपना नाम है, इट मीन्स जॉर्ज इलियट ये पेन नेम है, शूडो नेम है. किसका? मैरी एन एवांस का, जिसने एडम बीट लिखा है, द मिलियन द फ्लॉस लिखा है. ठीक है, चलिए आगे देखते हैं. इफ़ यू से कॉन्टाजियस कंट्रीज इंस्टेड ऑफ contiguous countries. If you say contagious countries instead of contiguous countries, you would be making a mistake known as malapropism. Mrs. Malaprop, Sheridan's The Rival. Comedy is related to farts in the same way as tragedy is related to melodrama. According to Sidney, a poet represents an idealized world. The dramatist who first introduced blank words in English drama was Christopher Marlowe. The defeat of the Spanish Armada took place in the early 17th century. Two of the following were the famous diarists of the 17th century. Samuel Pepys and John Evelyn. The movements related to art or literature were Cubism, Expressionism, and Surrealism. Some writers known as the Angry Young Men. They were Kingsley Amis, John Osborne, and John Wayne. John Osborne is one that who penned down Look Back in Anger, a play in which a spendthrift young authors away the portraits of his ancestors is the school for scandal, about which famous character in literature is it said, age cannot wither her Cleopatra. Defenerization is a function of art was stressed by a Russian formalist. If music be the food of love, play on. The line occurs in Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. Who is the author of Use of Literacy? Richard Hogarth. Alone, alone, all alone on a wide sea. These lines occurs in a poem by S.T. Coleridge. The portrait of the artist as a young man. Repeating again. The portrait of the artist as a young dog was written by Dylan Thomas, who wrote the poem Troilus and Cressida. Chaucer. Milton's Paradise Lost was published in 1667. दोस्तों मैं ऐसा करता हूँ, यहाँ तक जितने भी पॉइंट्स आए हैं आपको पसंद आए होंगे. चलिए इस वीडियो को आगे बढ़ाते हैं. About whom did David Garrick comment that he spoke like poor Paul but wrote like an angel? Oliver Goldsmith. Richardson's novel Pamela or Virtue Rewarded is an epistolary novel. Which of the following is a pastoral elegy? Lycidas. Who among the following was a pre-Raphaelite poet? Rossetti. The authored version of the Bible appeared in 1611. Which among the following is an Anglo-Saxon epic? Beowulf. Yes, next point देखते हैं. The printing press was first introduced into England by Caxton, and the timing is 1476. Chaucer's Pilgrim's first match in a place called the Tabard Inn, and Harry Bailey is the host. Some of Shakespeare's sonnets were addressed to Dark Lady. The famous letter to Lord Chesterfield, which sounded the death knell of literary patronage, was written by Samuel Johnson. Peripecia is seen in tragedy when there is a reversal of fortune, as when the protagonist takes a course of action and it brings about the opposite of the expected result. A Tale of a Tub is a comedy by Ben Jonson, and it is a satire by Swift. A woman playwright who was popular in the Restoration age was Ephra Behn. The Oronuku is a great work by Ephra Behn. The Principle of Literary Criticism by I.A. Richards was published in 1924. देखिए 1924 में एक वर्क और पब्लिश होता है, ए पैसेज टू इंडिया, राइट। ये वर्क E.M. फोस्टर का है। A modern play which employs the classical convention of the chorus is Murder in the Cathedral. It is a work by T.S. Eliot. The central function of criticism, according to Arnold, is to promote discrimination in the reader and civilized standards. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings. These lines occur in a play by Shakespeare. Name is Julius Caesar. दोस्तों मैं आशा करता हूँ कि जो यहाँ पे पॉइंट्स हैं, ये जो मैंने आपकी मदद के लिए कलेक्ट किए हैं, आई होप आपको ये मेरे एफर्ट ज़रूर पसंद आए होंगे। चलिए दोस्तों, And I am dumb to tell the lover's tomb, how at my seat goes the same crooked worm. These lines occur in a poem by Dylan Thomas. The force that through the green fuse drives the flower. The poet who wrote Little Gidding is T.S. Eliot. Fourth and final poem of 4 quatrains. कौन कौन सी हैं इसमें 4 quatrains में? Burnt Norton, East Cocker, The Dry Salvages, a series of poems that discusses time, perspective, humanity and salvation. Who said, true wit is nature to advantage dressed? Alexander Pope, in an essay on criticism. An essay on criticism. All changed, change utterly, a terrible beauty is born. These lines occurs in a poem by W.B. Yeats, and the poem name is Easter 1916. A book written by Charles Dodgson, a Victorian mathematician and priest of the Church of England, which became a classic, is Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Alice Adventures in Wonderland. The year of publication of the Lyrical Ballads was 1798. And there were 23 poems. इसमें 23 poems थी. And the first poem was by S.T. Coleridge, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. 4 by Coleridge and 19 by William Wordsworth. इसमें 23 में से 4 Coleridge की थी और 19 William Wordsworth की. A brilliant English actor who was Dr. Samuel Johnson's pupil was David Garrick. Where does this quotation come from? Break, break, break on the cold grey stones. O.C. Tennyson. टेनिसन की ये पोयम है ब्रेक ब्रेक ब्रेक. Who were all Bloomsbury Group members? Sidney Webb, E.M. Foster and Virginia Woolf. Which Victorian novel has the Napoleonic War as background? Vanity Fair, which is written by W.M. Thackeray. The year in which the famous modern poem The Waste Land by T.S. Eliot published. It was published in 1922. A rose is a rose is a rose is a rose. This statement was made by Gertrude Stein. The figure of speech in the line, "When my bosom was young," is personification. About which English biographer did Macaulay make the statement that he licked the boots that kicked him? James Boswell. James Boswell is the biographer of Samuel Johnson. Which English writer claimed to have played the sedulous ape to great men of letters? Bernard Shaw. The essence of drama lies in conflict. Johnson's famous Dictionary of English Language was published in 1755. Bleak House is a novel by Charles Dickens. Curtain raiser was a term originally used to describe the one-act play. The poet who wrote a grand poem to justify the ways of God to man was John Milton. Paradise Lost. The most distinctive feature of lyric poetry is its subjectivity. Sidney's concept of the poet is as a teacher and moralizer. Arnold's touchstone method is a critical method for evaluating all literature. When composition begins, inspiration is already at an end. Which poet critic made this remark? Shelley, in A Defense of Poetry. The Whitsun Weddings is a poem by Philip Larkin. In the structure of a play, denouement stands for the resolution of the conflict. Mary Shelley's famous Gothic novel, which is receiving a lot of interest at present, Frankenstein, which is also known as modern Prometheus. Millamant is the name of the heroine of The Way of the World, which is written by William Congreve. The poet who cut down the manuscript of the Wasteland to about one-third of its original size, it was Ezra Pound, and the Wasteland was originally dedicated to Ezra Pound. And T.S. Eliot called Ezra Pound Il Miglior Fabbro, which means the better craftsman. Swality Thy Name is Woman is spoken by Hamlet. Lady Catherine Borough Fitzwilliam is a creation of Jane Austen in Pride and Prejudice. The Bible was translated into English during the Middle English period by Wycliffe. Shakespeare's British historical plays based on Holinshed's Chronicles. Pandemonium is a place built by Milton's Fallen Angels. Which British writer set apart a great deal of his wealth for spelling reforms? H. G. Wells. In which year did the Norman conquest took place? It took place in 1066. The poet who was most influenced by the French Revolution was William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth was born 1770, died 1850. And he became poet laureate in 1843 to till his death. And after William Wordsworth, Tennyson became poet laureate in 1850 to 1892. Next point is, which of the following is a mock epic? MacFlecknoe. The author of A Vindication of the Rights of Women was Mary Wollstonecraft, and it was published in 1792. W.B. Yeats and Lady Gregory were the founders of Abbey Theatre. Structuralism is derived from the linguistic theories of Saussure. And Joy, whose hand is ever at his lips, bidding adieu. The figure of speech here is personification. George Orwell's Animal Farm is a political fable. The author of The Bell is Iris Murdoch. Semiotics is the branch of linguistics that deals with signification. The Spanish Civil War took place in the 1930s. In Unto This Last, John Ruskin makes impassioned plea for social justice. Life is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signify nothing. These lines occur in Macbeth by Shakespeare. Unto This Last. In Unto This Last, John Ruskin makes an impassioned plea for social justice. Life is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. These lines occur in Macbeth by Shakespeare. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. These lines occur in A Midsummer Night Dream. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. This line was told by Polonius in Hamlet. Life is but a walking shadow. Life is Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player, that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. These lines are in Macbeth. Ben Jonson's comedies are called comedies of humor because each of them deals with a particular humor in human nature. The age of James I is called the Jacobean Age, 1603 to 1625. Samson Agonist is an epic written by John Milton. Milton wrote Areopagitica to defend people's freedom of speech. 12 books are there in Paradise Lost. In Book 4th of Paradise Lost, Adam and Eve meet for the first time. Paradise was first published in 1667 in 10 books. The second edition was followed in 1674 in 12 books. The longest book is Book 9. Longest book is Book 9 with 1189 lines. And the shortest book is 7. Satan is considered as the hero in Paradise Lost. The story opens in hell. Eve was created by God, taken from one of Adam's ribs. Milton became blind in 1652 at the age of 44, and he wrote Paradise Lost through dictation with the help of amanuenses of friends. The term metaphysical school of poets was first applied to Donne and his companion poets by Dr. Johnson. Fame is a last infirmity of noble minds. The line occurs in Milton's Lycidas. Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Satan says this line in Paradise Lost. Samson agonist loved Dahlia. Samson agonist loved Delilah, and he was betrayed by her in Samson agonist. Lycidas is Lycidas is a pastoral elegy written by Milton on the death of his friend Edward King. Wordsworth says of Milton, thou thy soul was like a star and dwelt apart. Repeating again, Wordsworth says of Milton, thy soul was like a star and dwelt apart. Milton, thou shouldst be living at this hour. Wordsworth remembers Milton in one of his sonnets. Dryden's essay of dramatic poesy is a critical treatise on dramatic art, developed through dialogues. Dryden's essay of dramatic poesy develops through dialogues amongst four interlocutors. They are Eugenius, Crites, Neander, and Lycidius. In Dryden's essay of dramatic poesy, Neander speaks for modern English dramatist, and Neander is Dryden himself. Conquest of Granda is a play written by Dryden. Dryden's All for Love is based on Antony and Cleopatra. John Locke is the author of the essay on human understanding. The central theme of Dryden's The Hind and the Panther is defense of Roman Catholicism. Samuel Butler's Hudibras is a satire on Puritanism. Grace Abounding is an autobiographical work by John Bunyan. Bunyan's The Pilgrim's Progress is an allegory. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. This is the opening line of Counsel to Girls written by Robert Herrick. Here is God's plenty. Dryden refers Chaucer in these lines. In this line, Nahum Tate gave a happy ending to King Lear. The theatres were closed during the Commonwealth period in England. In 1660 they were reopened and they were closed in 1642. 1642 में उनको किया गया था close. Here lies my wife, here let her rest. Now she is at rest and so am I. This was a proposed epitaph to be engraved on the tomb of John Dryden's wife. Dryden's The Medal is a personal satire on Shaftesbury. Dryden is hailed as the father of English criticism by Dr. Johnson. The Restoration marks the real moment of birth of our modern English prose. Matthew Arnold says this. The term Augustan was first applied to a school of poets by Dr. Johnson. Matthew Arnold called the 18th century our admirable and indispensable 18th century. Matthew Arnold called the 18th century the age of prose and reason. ये एक इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट है, आप इसको याद रखेंगे. हो सकता है कि आपके एग्जाम का पार्ट बन जाए और वैसे एक पॉइंट कई बार पूछा जा चुका है. Dryden found English poetry brick and left it a marble, said by Dr. Johnson. If Pope be not a poet, where is poetry to be found? This observation was made by Dr. Johnson. I shall endeavour to enlighten morality with wit, and to temper wit with morality, said by Addison. Addison made this endeavour. Richard Steele started the journal The Tatler. The four wheels of the vein of English novels are Fielding, Smollett, Sterne and Richardson. Referring to one of his novels, Jonathan Swift said, "Good God, what a genius I had when I wrote that book." He was referring a Tale of the Tub. Pope said, "The proper study of mankind is man." Absalom and Achitophel deals with the Popish plot. The elegy in praise of John Donne was written by Thomas Carew. In Joseph Andrews' Fielding Paradise, Richardson's Pamela. Swift said, "Pope can fix in one couplet more sense than I can do in 6. Yes, the coffee house culture flourished in the age of Dr. Johnson. Pope observed, "A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Drink deep or taste not the Pierian spring." Lady W.M. Montague. Pope's essay on criticism is all stolen. Lady Mary Wortley Montague said, "Pope's essay on criticism is all stolen." Matthew Prior's The Town and Country Mouse is a parody of Dryden's The Hind and the Panther. Dr. Johnson wrote the lives of 52 poets in his Lives of the Poets. Dr. Johnson left out Goldsmith in his Lives of the Poets. Tennyson called Milton the mighty-mouthed inventor of harmonies. James Thomson's Seasons is a nature poem divided into 4 parts. John Dyer is the author of the poem Grosvenor Hill. Thomas Gray's elegy written in a country churchyard begins with the line, "The curfew tolls the knell of parting day." 1798 was taken to be the year of the beginning of Romantic movement because Wordsworth's lyrical bloods was published in the year. And the first poem of this lyrical blood was The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, which was written by S.T. Coleridge. Wordsworth's Prelude is an autobiographical poem. Cowper wrote, God made the country and man made the town. We are laid asleep in body and became a living soul. This line occurs in Wordsworth's Tintern Abbey. Collins' poem In Yonder Grave a Druid Lies is an elegy on the death of James Thomson. Thomas Le Peacock satirizes Shelley and Coleridge in Nightmare Abbey. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. This line occurs in Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. The phrase willing suspension of disbelief is applied to Coleridge. When Lovely Woman Stoops to Folly occurs in a play written by Oliver Goldsmith. She stoops to conquer. Bliss was it in that dawn to believe, but to be young was very heaven. This line occurs in Wordsworth's The Prelude. According to Shelley, hell is a city much like London. The mariner kills an albatross in the rime of the ancient mariner. ये वही वर्क है जो कोलिज ने लिखा है. Robert Suday's A Vision of Judgment is a ludicrous eulogy of George II. Shelley was expelled from the Oxford University for the publication of The Necessity of Atheism, and he was expelled from the university in 1811. Lord Byron was the poet who woke one morning and found himself famous. Matthew Arnold called Shelley an ineffectual angel, beating in the void his luminous wings in vain. Walter Scott's novels are called Waverley novels. Ilya is a pen name assumed by De Quincey, and Ilya is a pen name of John Keats. Ilya is a pen name of Charles Lamb. Shelley's defense of poetry is a rejoinder reply to Le Peacock's The Four Ages of Poetry. Adonis is a pastoral elegy written by Shelley on the death of Keats. Madeline is the heroine in Eve of St. Agnes by John Keats. Matthew Arnold said about Keats, he is with Shakespeare. Keats said himself, my name is written in water. Coleridge said, I have a smack of Hamlet myself. Shelley's death was caused by drowning. Life, like a dome of many-colored glass, stains in white radiance of eternity until death tramples it to fragments die. These lines occurs in Shelley's Adonis. Keats' Ode on a Grecian Urn ends with the line, forever wilt thou love and she be fair. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. This line is in Keats' Endymion. Charles Lamb has written Tales from Shakespeare. I think it was published in 1807. Walter Scott is considered to be the most remarkable historical novelist of the Romantic period. Ode of Wit is a small masterpiece of Abraham Cowley. The first poet laureate of England was Ben Jonson, unofficial. After Walter Scott's refusal, the poet laureateship was conferred on Robert Southey. Dryden's Absalom and Achitophel dealt with the people's plan to prevent James from coming to the throne and make Duke of Monmouth the king, which is known as Pope's plot. The title of poet of laureate was first conferred by letters patent to John Dryden. Queen Victoria succeeded to the throne of England after William V. William IV. After William IV, D.G. Rossetti was the leader of the Pre-Raphaelite group of artists in England. Pre-Raphaelites were D.G. Rossetti, Christian Rossetti, and Morris and Swinburne. William Morris and Swinburne. A.C. Swinburne. Elizabeth Barrett Browning is the author of Aurora Leigh. The basic theme of Arnold's literature and dogma is theology. Arnold's Culture and Anarchy deals with the subject of education. The subtitle of Vanity Fair. The subtitle of Vanity Fair is Novel Without a Hero. George Eliot's novel Romola is a historical novel. And George Eliot is the pen name of Mary Ann Evans. Mary Ann Evans रियल नाम है जॉर्ज इलियट का, जिसने मिडिल मार्च लिखा है, द मिल ऑन द फ्लॉस लिखा है. 12th Night opens with the speech of Duke. Kubla Khan of Coleridge is an opium dream. Xanadu is a place in this poem. Shelley used Tear the Rima stanza form in his famous poem Ode to the West Wind. The phrase pathetic fallacy is coined by John Ruskin. 7 soliloquies are spoken by Hamlet in the play Hamlet. ये 5 गलती से टाइप हो गया है. There are 7 soliloquies. The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity. These lines are from The Second Coming by W.B. Yeats. Sensuousness is the most notable characteristic of Keats' poetry. Optimism is the keynote of Browning's philosophy of life. The title of Carlyle's Sartor Resarter means tailor retailored. Epicedian is composed by Shelley. The better part of valor is discretion. The better part of valor is discretion occurs in Shakespeare's Henry IV Part 1. Graham Greene used a pseudonym Michael Anglo Titmarsh. आप नोट डाउन कर सकते हैं टिटमार्स. For much of his early work, Pride and Prejudice was originally a youthful work entitled First Impressions. First Impressions का सबटाइटल रहा है. There is a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. The line given above occurs in Hamlet. Sir John Falstaff is one of Shakespeare's greatest comic figures. The character appears both in Henry IV Part 1 and The Merry Wives of Windsor. Samuel Pepys begins his diary in New York's Day, 1660, and wrote till 1669, and his diary was deciphered on 1825. Blake said that Milton was of the devil's party without knowing it. Women's education and rights is the theme of Tennyson's poem The Princess. Oedipus complex and Electra complex are the terms used by Carl Jung. D.H. Lawrence wrote, "My own great religion is a belief in the blood, the flesh as being wiser than the intellect." Shakespeare makes fun of the Puritans in his play Twelfth Night. The subtitle of Twelfth Night is What You Will. The rarer action is in virtue that in vengeance. This line occurs in The Tempest. Heaven lies about us in our infancy. This line occurs in the poem Immortality Ode by Wordsworth. Wordsworth calls himself a worshipper of nature in his poem Tintern Abbey. He called himself worshipper of nature. Direct or epic method of narration has been employed by Dickens in his novel Great Expectations. Coleridge said Keats was a Greek. D.G. Rossetti was a true literary descendant of Keats. Browning's famous poem Rabbi Ben Ezra is included in Dramatis Personae. Browning has used Italian styles in his poetry. Sanderson is the unfinished novel by Jane Austen. Miss Havisham was arrogant in Great Expectation, and she remained a spinster throughout her life. The Romantic revival in English poetry was influenced by the French Revolution. Oh you are sick of self-love. Malvolio is referred to in these words in Twelfth Night. Hamlet is a passionate lover. Hamlet is a passionate lover of Ophelia. Miranda exclaims, "Brave new world" in Shakespeare's play The Tempest. Paradise Lost shows an influence of Christianity and the Renaissance. Polonius in Hamlet suggests that one should neither be a lender nor a borrower. How Do I Love Thee poem ends, "I shall but love thee better after death" by Elizabeth Barrett. Lord Byron is considered a national hero in Greece. The three gallants were going to a wedding in the poem The Rime of the Ancient Mariner by S.T. Coleridge. This is the first poem of S.T. Coleridge which is included in the Lyrical Ballads, which was published in 1798. Harold Nicolson described T.S. Eliot as very yellow and glum, perfect manners. Emily Dickinson rarely left home. Rupert Brooke wrote his poetry during First World War. Maya Angelou wrote A Brave and Startling Truth in 1996. Using words or letters to imitate sounds is called onomatopoeia. The study of poetry's meter and form is called prosody. Shakespeare composed much of his plays in iambic pentameter. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for I never saw a true beauty until this night, is famous line from Romeo and Juliet by Shakespeare. Auld Lang Syne is a famous poem by Robert Burns. Arthur Conan Doyle wrote The Hunt of the Baskervilles. Agatha Christie wrote 10 Little Niggers. 10 Little Niggers is a work by Agatha Christie. Haiku is a Japanese poetic form. Dylan Thomas Under Milkwood is known as radio play. A funny poem of 5 lines is called limerick. W.H. Auden described poetry, a game of knowledge. Bildungsroman and Erziehungsroman, German term signifying novels of formation or novels of education. Black Death is the name given to the epidemic of plague that occurred in Chaucer's age, and it occurred in 1348-1349 टाइम पीरियड. 1348-1349 के टाइम पीरियड में ये ब्लैक डेथ आई थी. Oakleaf wrote a famous poem, The Governale of Princess, mourning the death of Chaucer. William Tyndale's English New Testament is the earliest version of Bible. New Testament. Thomas More's Utopia was first written in Latin in 1516 and it was rendered into English in 1551. Roister Doister is believed to be the first regular comedy in English by Nicholas Odell. Spencer described Chaucer as the well of English undefiled. The English undefiled means the avoidance of foreign language. Rahel and Astha are the twins in Arundhati Roy's The God of Small Things. Tinu and Dinuare, the characters in Mrinal Pandey's Daughter's Daughter. In the branded Lakshman Gaikwad retrospects the Subhuman condition of Uchelia community. The Sunshine Cat is an outstanding poem by Kamala Das. The Sunshine Cat by Kamala Das. Bianca or the Young Spanish Maiden as a novel by Torudas. Rukmani is the protagonist in Nectar in the Sieve by Kamala Markanda. The Good Earth is a novel by Pearl S. Buck. Pearl S. Buck won Nobel Prize in 1938, if I am not wrong, 1938. 1936, Eugene O'Neill. Mahesh Dattani is the founder of a theatre group known as Playpan. In part second of an essay on criticism by Pope includes a famous couplet, "A little learning is a dangerous thing. Drink deep or taste not the Pyrenean spring." An essay on criticism was famously and fiercely attacked by John Dennis, who is mentioned mockingly in the work. Consequently, Dennis also appears in Pope's later satire, The Dunciad. To err is human, to forgive divine is a famous line appears in Pope's An Essay on Criticism. An Essay on Man is a poem published by Alexander Pope in 1734. Pope's Essay on Man and moral epistles were designed to be the parts of a system of ethics which he wanted to express in poetry. Voltaire called Pope's An Essay on Man the most beautiful, the most useful, the most sublime didactic poem ever written in any language. Anton Pavlovich Chekhov was a Russian physician, dramaturge, and author. Chekhov was a doctor by profession. Anton Chekhov said, "Medicine is my lawful wife and literature is my mistress." Anton Chekhov's works are The Seagull, Uncle Vanya, Three Sisters, and The Cherry Orchard. Keats' Endymion has 4,000 lines. Venus and Adonis, Glaucus and Scylla, Atsusa and Alpheus, these pair of lovers, Endymion meets in Keats' Endymion. Wordsworth wrote the famous preface to the Lyrical Ballads. Lyrical Ballads were published in 1798. The Lyrical Ballads opens with the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, which is written by S.T. Coleridge. The Lyrical Ballads closes with the lines written about Tintern Abbey. देखिए जो लास्ट पोएम होती है वो टिंटन एबे होती है और जो स्टार्टिंग पोएम होती है फर्स्ट पोएम होती है वो होती है द राइम ऑफ द एंशिएंट मैरिनर. Dorothy Wordsworth was the third person with Coleridge and Wordsworth at Quantico Hills when the Lyrical Ballads were composed. John Keats is known for his Hellenic spirit. P.B. Shelley wrote, Our sweetest songs are those that tell our saddest thought. Who wrote this? P.B. Shelley. Shelley's Prometheus Unbound is a lyrical drama. S.T. Coleridge wrote this, He prayed well who loved well, both man and bird and beast. ये लाइन कहाँ से है? द राइम ऑफ द एंशिएंट मैरिनर से. The journal to which Sade contributed regularly was the Quarterly Review. Sir Walter Scott collected Scottish ballads and published them along with his own in Minstrelsy of the Scottish Border. Byron was 19 years old when he published Hours of Idleness, a collection of poems in heroic couplets. When Hours of Idleness was criticized by the Edinburgh Review, Lord Byron retaliated by writing a satiric piece. The title of the satire was English Birds and Scotch Reviewers. The first two cantos of Byron's Childe Harold take a reader to Spain, Portugal, and Greece and Albania. In Byron's Childe Harold, the description of the Battle of the Waterloo appears in Canto 3rd. The hero of Childe Harold is the poet himself. Michael, the Solitary Reaper, to a Highland Girl, all these poems depict simple, common folk. Purchas Pilgrimage inspired Coleridge's Kubla Khan. The Vision of Judgment is a satire on Sade. Don Juan has 16 cantos, which English poet referred to Oxford as that sweet city with her dreaming spires. Matthew Arnold. Thyrsis is written on the death of Arthur Hughescliff. Cover her face, mine eyes dazzle, she died young. This was said by Ferdinand about the Duchess of Malfi, which is written by John Webster. Which war poet made the statement that his subject was the pity of war, that the poetry was in the pity? Wilfred Owen. Geraldine is a character in Coleridge's Christabel. I have measured out my life in coffee spoons is a statement made by Alfred Prufrock. Waiting for Godot. Samuel Beckett is an example of the absurd drama. A European playwright who had a dominant influence on British drama of the first half of the 20th century was Henrik Ibsen. The author of The Beggar's Opera is John Gay. Which 20th century poet has made this phrase to stand and stare? To stand and stare. Popular, it is W.H. Davis. W.H. Davis made it popular. The medal was written by Dryden. The year in which the famous modernist novel Ulysses by James Joyce was published, it was published in 1922 और 1922 में ही T.S. Eliot की वेस्टलैंड पब्लिश होती है. The technical name for unrhymed iambic pentameter is blank verse. The Commonwealth was established in England in the mid-17th century. George Eliot मेल नाम है और इनका रियल नाम क्या है? Was the pen name of Mary Ann Evans. Mary Ann Evans is the real name of George Eliot, and George Eliot is male name, which is her pseudonym or pen name. If you say contagious countries instead of contiguous countries, you would be making a mistake known as malapropism. Mrs. Malaprop, Sheridan's The Rival. Comedy is related to farce in the same way as tragedy is related to melodrama. According to Sidney, a poet represents an idealized world. The dramatist who first introduced blank verse in English drama was Christopher Marlowe. The defeat of the Spanish Armada took place in the early 17th century. Two of the following were the famous diarists of the 17th century, Samuel Pepys and John Evelyn. The movements related to art or literature were Cubism, Expressionism, and Surrealism. Some writers known as the Angry Young Men were Kingsley Amis. कौन थे ये? Kingsley Amis, John Osborne, and John Wayne. A play in which a spendthrift youth auctions away the portraits of his ancestors is The School of Scandal. About which famous character in literature is it said, age cannot wither her? It is said about Cleopatra. दोस्तों आप इस वीडियो में मैं आशा कर रहा हूँ कि जो ये मैंने 500 पॉइंट्स कलेक्ट किए हैं आप इनको ज़रूर एंजॉय कर रहे होंगे. एंड आई एम श्योर अगर आप इस वीडियो को कम्प्लीटली वॉच करते हैं तो यहाँ पे आपके एग्ज़ाम के लिए 3 से 4 या 5 नंबर के क्वेश्चन ज़रूर बनेंगे. बट द कंडीशन इज़ दिस, यू नीड टू वॉच दिस वीडियो कम्प्लीटली. आपको ये वीडियो पूरी देखनी चाहिए. और अगर आपने ये पॉइंट्स पहले भी जानते हैं, अगर आपने डिटेल्ड स्टडी की है तो फिर कहीं ना कहीं आपको ये पॉइंट्स रिवाइज करने में ज़रूर मदद करेंगे. चलिए दोस्तों आगे बढ़ते हैं. Defamiliarization as a function of art was stressed by Russian formalists. If music be the food of love, play on. The lines occurs in Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. Who is the author of Uses of Literacy? Richard Hogarth. Alone, all alone on a wide sea. This line occurs in a poem by S.T. Coleridge. The portrait of the artist as a young dog was written by Dylan Thomas. Who wrote the poem Troilus and Cressida? It is written by Geoffrey Chaucer. Milton's Paradise Lost was published in 1667. About whom did David Garrick comment that he spoke like poor Paul but wrote like an angel? Oliver Goldsmith made this comment. Richardson's novel Pamela or Virtue Rewarded is an epistolary novel. Which of the following is a pastoral elegy? Lycidas. Who among the following was a pre-Raphaelite poet? Rossetti was a pre-Raphaelite poet. The authorized version of the Bible appeared in 1611. Which among the following Anglo-Saxon epic? Beowulf is an Anglo-Saxon epic. The printing press was first introduced into England by William Caxton. Chaucer's pilgrims first met in a place called the Tabard Inn. Harry Bailey is the host of Tabard Inn. Some of Shakespeare's sonnets were addressed to Dark Lady. The famous letter to Lord Chesterfield, which sounded the death knell of literary patronage, was written by Samuel Johnson. Samuel Johnson ये वही हैं who compiled his dictionary in 1755. Peripecia is seen in tragedy when there is a reversal of fortune, as when the protagonist takes a course of action and it brings about the opposite of the expected result. A Tale of a Tub is a comedy by Ben Jonson. A woman playwright who was popular in the Restoration age was Afra Bain. अफरा बैन का एक वर्क है ओरोनुकू, आप उसको वो देख सकते हैं, काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट वर्क है। द प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ लिटरेरी क्रिटिसिज्म by I.A. Richards was published in 1924. A modern play which employs the classical convention of the chorus is Murder in the Cathedral by T.S. Eliot. The central function of criticism, according to Arnold, is to promote discrimination in the reader and civilize standards. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves that we are underlings. These lines occurs in a play by Shakespeare, Julius Caesar. And I am dumb to tell the lover's storm, how at my seat goes the same crooked worm. These lines occur in a poem by Dylan Thomas. The force that through the green fuse drives the flower. The poet who wrote Little Gidding is T.S. Eliot. Fourth and final poem of 4 quatrains, Burnt Norton, East Coker, The Dry Salvages, a series of poems that discusses time, perspective, humanity and salvation. देखिए 4 कौन कौन सी हो गई हैं ये? Burnt Norton, East Coker, The Dry Salvages and Little Gidding. Who said true wit is nature to advantage dressed? Alexander Pope, An Essay on Criticism. All change utterly, a terrible beauty is born. These lines occurred in a play by W.B. Yeats, and these are lines from Easter 1916. A book written by Charles Dodgson, a Victorian mathematician and priest of the Church of England, which became a classic, Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. The year of publication of The Lyrical Bloods was 1798. A brilliant English actor who was Dr. Samuel Johnson's pupil was David Garrick. Where does this quotation come from? Break, break, break on the cold grey stones. Repeating again, break, break, break on the cold grey stones. O.C. Tennyson, it is by Tennyson, and these lines are from Break, Break, Break. Who were all Bloomsbury Group members? Sidney Webster, E.M. Forster and Virginia Woolf. Which Victorian novel has the Napoleonic War as a background? It is Vanity Fair, which is written by W.M. Thackeray. दोस्तों मैं आशा करता हूं जो आपने ये वीडियो देखी है, आपके इस वीडियो में से 4 से 5 एग्जाम पॉइंट्स के जो क्वेश्चंस है वो ज़रूर बनेंगे, और आप इस वीडियो को कम्प्लीटली ज़रूर देखिए, और आप चाहें तो इन पॉइंट्स को नोट डाउन करें, जो इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स हैं अपने नोट्स बनाएं, और अगर ऐसा पॉसिबल नहीं कर पा रहे हैं आप ऐसा, तो आप एक काम कीजिएगा, जो हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल का लिंक है वो आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दिया गया है, आप इसको वहाँ से PDF फाइल को डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं, या फिर आप इस वीडियो को 1 या 2 बार ज़रूर वॉच करें, और प्लीज़ जैसे मैंने आपकी मदद की है वैसे ही आप इस वीडियो को बाकी दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करके ज़रूर मदद करें, ठीक है। देखिए ये वीडियो सिर्फ और सिर्फ हेल्प के पर्पज़ से है, मैं प्रोफेशनली टीचर नहीं हूँ, बट हाँ मैं एक प्रोफेशनली आपकी तरह एक स्टूडेंट हूँ, जो मैं खुद अपने पढ़ने के लिए इन चीज़ों को तैयार करता हूँ, और फिर मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जो मेरी मेहनत है वो आपके काम भी आ सकती है, इसलिए मैं यहाँ पर वीडियो बना करके डाल देता हूँ। चलिए दोस्तों, आप सभी का इस वीडियो को देखने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, और आप भी अपने छोटे भाई के लिए, बड़े भाई के लिए प्यार बनाए रखिएगा। आप इस वीडियो को ज़रूर शेयर कीजिएगा अपने दोस्तों के साथ में, और जो मेरी मेहनत है मुझे भी लगे कि यस आप सभी लोगों ने मेरी मदद की है, वीडियो को लाइक करके, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके और शेयर करके, जैसे मैंने आपकी मदद के लिए यहाँ पे इतना कंटेंट तैयार किया है। चलिए दोस्तों, धन्यवाद। आपका सेल दिन शुभ हो।